May I help you? I am in sad shape. Wait a minute. Before you begin, I must ask that you pay in advance. 5 cents, please.
El problema tuyo no es ese... Fuck. El problema tuyo no es ese, Charlie. El problema tuyo es que está pasando el frío sin nadie que te caliente.
Alright, so right now, I am doing a voiceover for this new Charlie Brown skit that I think it's actually pretty damn funny. I've never shown anyone how I do these, but here's a little preview.
Nah, estoy deprimido. Coño, Charlie, qué pena, mi hermano. Pero esto no es Don Francisco ni Cristina ni nada. Si quiere mi consejo, me tiene que pagar, ¿oíste?
So that's the Charlie Brown voiceover that I'm doing. But I've always thought it would be cool to show you guys kind of the behind the scenes of this Foley art, if you will. It's a little bit of a frustrating, chaotic, cathartic experience. And I'm not done with the skit. I'm halfway through, and I'm trying to develop where it's gonna go or how it's gonna end. And I think it would be fun to show you guys the process.
El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo, mi hermano, es que va a pasar el frío sin nadie que te caliente.
Sin nadie que te caliente. Sin nadie
que te caliente todo el cuerpazo ese de camionero. El cuerpazo. El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo es pasar el frío sin no tener a nadie que te acorruque todo el cuerpazo ese de viejo camionero que tú tienes while watching Home Alone on Disney Plus.
Oh, fuck, I put retake. Damn it!
El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo, mi hermano, es pasar el frío sin no tener a nadie que te acorruque el cuerpazo ese de viejo camionero que tú tienes while watching Disney Plus.
El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo, mi hermano, es pasar el frío sin no tener a nadie que te acorruque con el paso ese de viejo camionero que tú tienes while watching Disney Plus.
Well, it's almost there. It was a little too quick, I think. A little too fast. So I am speeding up the audio just a little bit on this one. I've never done that before. But just to give it a different, more kind of a younger sounding voice.
El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo, mi hermano, es pasar el frío sin no tener a nadie que te acorruque todo el cuerpazo ese de viejo camionero que tú tienes while watching Home Alone on Disney Plus.
Okay. I think that was the one. I said everything I wanted to say. I articulated it right where you understand everything. I have to kind of anticipate the voice because I am speeding it up a little bit. So it's kind of like throwing the football a few feet in front of the receiver. I have to speak a little slower so when I speed it up, it kind of lands. I'm big on making sure that what I'm saying matches the mouth on the subject. I hate when I see people do voiceovers and the cartoon or whoever they're voiceovering doesn't match with what they're saying. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with that. Let me see. Maybe I can move it back a little bit. I wanted to start right when she opens her mouth. See, there's a little space there that kind of irritates me because I stopped, but that's almost... See, right there, she's not talking, but I'm talking. That kind of irritates me a little bit. So now his reaction is probably going to be, thinking that she means she's going to snuggle him. I don't really have a storyline right now. I just kind of add things as I go. So at the end here, you see Snoopy walks by. So I'm thinking of something like ending it with him thinking she's going to snuggle him and then her telling him that, nah, you can just get a dog to do that.
El problema tuyo no es el frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo, mi hermano, es que no tienes a nadie que te acorruque todo el cuerpazo ese de viejo mecánico que tú tienes while watching Home Alone on Disney Plus.
¡Oye! ¿Y a dónde puedo encontrar a alguien que me caliente el cuerpazo?
Ahí mismo. Ese perrito se llama Snoopy. Tú lo coges y te lo pones entre las piernas en una almohada y los dos pueden ver películas todo el día.
So I'm doing the voiceover stuff now, but I think the real fun part is when I add the sound effects. And there's a few things that I see here that we could add sound to. when he looks for the quarter and he throws it in her jar. I have an aluminum can in there somewhere where we could throw a quarter in there. When he scares her and she falls back on the snow, I think we could add some sound to that too. So the dog, them walking on the snow, see how we'll... But ultimately, this is pretty much how I do it. It's actually a pretty tedious process because I'm very OCD-ish when it comes to this stuff. I want things to land on time, and it irritates me when it doesn't. So I could spend a few hours doing this, and there's other times where I've spent just a few minutes, and those for some reason sometimes end up being the most popular ones. You never know. Alright, so I'm gonna finish the voices and then sign back on when we're getting ready to do the sound effects. So there's a scene where she has a jar and she puts it back. When he's digging through his pocket for the quarter, we could just rub it on a bag. There's a scene here where Charlie gets a quarter out of his pocket and throws it into the jar, and I have this aluminum Miami-Dade coffee cup that I think would make a nice sound effects for his quarter throwing. 2, 3. I think it's making too much. It's too much reverb, so I think I'm gonna put this napkin in there so it doesn't bounce around as much.
¿Cómo te podía, Charlito? Yo soy un pueblito, se llama Hialeah. Ya. Entonces el problema tuyo es que...
So I think her getting up deserves a sound effect. So I'll just scoot a stool that I have here, replicate the sound of her getting up from a chair. There you go. So check this out. So this is the audio that we just recorded, the stool, and I think we synced it perfectly. Yeah. So now we're gonna have to try to animate this this shit right there. And her landing in snow. So, and I think we're also going to do them walking through the snow. I think that would be funny. We would have to figure out, maybe get a wet paper. I don't know how we're gonna do that. So I think for the flip, I think we'll go ahead with some with a hanger. Perfect. I think that works for me. You could hear it. It doesn't go over the vocals. It doesn't interrupt what I'm saying. And you still hear the sound effects, giving it that realism that I enjoy. Perfect. And now we need the flop, which I think for the flop, we're going to just drop this bag full of shit on the floor and see how it sounds. This is when she falls onto the snow. So you don't really see her fall, but you don't really see her hit the snow, but you can imagine since you see her over there. So perfect. The bag made it sound like you actually landed on something wet. I like that. Let's see. So the flip and the land. Now they're walking on the snow, so I think 2 wet napkins. I think that makes sense. Let's see how that works. So this is the scene. So there's enough space between what I say and her walking for there to be a sound effect. Let's see how this works here. Perfect. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how I do these videos, and I just wanted to show you guys before my camera dies how I do these voiceover videos. It is very tedious, it's very time consuming, but it's so fucking fun. I have so much fun doing these things, and I enjoy that you guys enjoy them. Yeah, I hope it was as fun for you guys to watch as it is for me to make. What should I voice over next? Let me know. Love you guys, thanks for watching.
¿Qué te pasa, Charlie?
Nah, estoy deprimido.
Coño, Charlie, qué pena, mi hermano. Pero esto no es Don Francisco, ni Cristina, ni nada. Si quieres mi consejo, me tiene que pagarlo, ¿viste? ¿Cómo se puede ir, Charlito?
Yo te voy a decir lo que está pasando, ¿ok? I moved over here to this godforsaken place from Florida.
Ok, ¿y en qué parte de la Florida tú vivías?
Yo soy de un pueblito que se llama Hialeah.
Ya. Entonces el problema tuyo es que estás extrañando a todos tus amigos.
No, ese no es el problema.
No, ya quedaste por allá, te pegó los tarros.
¡El frío! El problema mío es el frío asqueroso este que ustedes tienen. Me levanto a las 4 de la mañana to shovel snow. ¿Qué es eso con los huevos todos congelados?
El problema tuyo no es frío, Charlito. El problema tuyo, mi hermano, es que no tienes a nadie que te acorruque todo el cuerpazo ese de viejo mecánico que tú tienes while watching Home Alone on Disney Plus.
¡Oye! ¿Y a dónde puedo encontrar a alguien que me caliente el cuerpazo?
Ahí mismo. Ese perrito se llama Snoopy. Tú lo coges y te lo pones entre las piernas en una almohada y los dos pueden ver películas todo el día. Ay, ese perrito de verdad es de lo más nice. Siempre está caminando por aquí solo, no creo que tiene familia ni nada. Ay, creo que es bilingüe también porque lo que ladrar los otros días en español. Hizo así, ¡bola!
Coño, Lucy, ¿tú no quieres janguear?
Charlie, yo soy lesbiana.